The author then goes on to mention another set of terms. And these terms, these three terms that we're going to discuss here, two of them from line number 12, and the third one is found later on in the poem in line number 16, is look at the narration from the angle of how many reporters, how many narrators are at each tabaqah, at each level. And that's what I asked you to look at previously. So Azeez is a narration that in its chain there is at least, and this is what the author says here in Bayquniyyah, there's going to be, if you study Bayquniyyah in detail, then you're going to see that there's differences among the scholars about what he's going to say here. He says Azeez is that there are at least 2 or 3 people, or 2 or 3 reporters in any of the tabaqat. So the minimum number is 2 or 3. So remember, when we looked at the chain, we don't look at the biggest number, we look at what's the minimum. If in the chains the minimum is 2 at any level, or 3, then he calls that Azeez. If the minimum number in the chain is more than 3, so 3 or more, or let's say more than 3, if they are more than 3, then this is called Mash-hur. So if we look at the chains and the lowest number is more than 3, so for example 4, that's the lowest number in the chains at any level, then this will be referred to as Mash-hur. And the last one that is connected to this is Ghareeb, and he mentions this in line number 16. And this is when there is only one reporter at any given level or tabaqah. So you could have 3, 2, you could have 3 again, but then in any one of the levels you have 1, then this would be called Ghareeb.